welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing very wonderful today. I'm so excited. Do I still love this palette? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nouveau Palette. Nouveau, I don't know, however you say it. I've heard people say it differently. However, one thing's for sure that we can all agree on, this palette is lovely. This is a palette from ABH that we have not gotten in a few years that we've all been wanting to have. It kind of displays old school Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, the old school that we all fell in love with, but yet it's like updated, it's modernized, and it is just an absolutely beautiful, stunning, and amazing color story. Even with this weird pastel purple in the middle of it that don't make any sense to the naked eye, but it works. It looks absolutely beautiful on the eyes and it works wonderfully with this palette. So ABH did a phenomenal job with this palette and it was one of my favorites from 2022. It just got lost in the shuffle and I want to bring it back out. I want to show some love to it. I'm going to do an eye look, but before I do, my name is Carrie and I love makeup. Please subscribe to my channel. I want to keep my looks very simple, very easy. Let's just have fun with makeup again. My gosh, can we just please bring the fun back to makeup? And for those of you who already subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very much. Y'all mean a lot to me. You're very kind, you're very gracious to me. So before I get into the actual look, I'm gonna do my eyebrows because I feel like in my last video, I just kind of half tushied my eyebrows because they're like the bane of my existence. And yes, I said the word tushy because I keep my channel clean. I don't use any curse words, even though I might want to. And in my head I do, but I don't on my channel. I keep it very positive. My staple is $1 Billion Brows. Phenomenal stuff. And this is a new one. I just picked it up from TJ Maxx. As you can see, the sticker's still on there. It's only $4.99, but it works great. And it's got a spoolie on one end, and then it's got the product on the other end. And this is the color Universal. So it's universal, and for some reason I love it. I do, just FYI, you can purchase this product from a $1 Billion Brows website, but it's a lot more expensive. So if you have a local TJ Maxx and if this product is there, I would recommend picking it up, just trying it out because you're not spending too much money. So just a disclaimer, my eyebrows, very unruly, extremely unruly. They're never gonna be fluffy and beautiful. I don't have microblading. It's just, I kind of shape them myself and they're kind of the bane of my existence. But I do like this technique of brushing them down and then I'm gonna fill them in and then I kind of fluff them up. So let me just do that real quick and get this part out of the way. I've always had an issue with my brows. I don't know, and I've just come to accept it. You know, it's just something I'm just gonna have to live with. And I'm okay with that. Maybe one day I'll do something like microblading or whatever, but to be honest, that's really expensive. And I feel like I can deal with filling them in myself without spending all that money, even though it's a pain in the you-know-what, but I'll deal with it. All right, there we go, good enough. And then I'll just take it and I brush up, kind of fluff them out and kind of get them a little bit more natural looking. It doesn't look like I actually, you know, there's no harsh lines, I guess I'm trying to get rid of. I want them to look a little bit natural. Here we go. From far away, they look good. Up close, not so much. So I'll spare you. Now that the real hard part is out of the way, I can focus on these eyes. And then of course I'll do lipstick as well. So I want to swatch some of these colors for you because these glitters and these shimmers are just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I took my bracelets off. Oh my gosh, so beautiful, so beautiful. These three right here for you. Let me do these last two kind of shimmery colors. The rest of them I think are mattes and or satins. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. Look at those. One more, this purple one right here. Hey, look at that purple. Beautiful. The palette is absolutely stunning. And the rest of these mattes, gosh, just really, really, really pretty. I mean, they did a phenomenal, phenomenal job. I bought this with my own money. I don't get any PR, so these opinions are my own. This is a forgotten palette, and man, it's a shame because it's too beautiful. It is too gorgeous to be in the bottom of my makeup drawer, so I'm pulling it out. I'm showing love to it because you deserve it. Right. ABH, let's get into this look. I'm taking a fluffy brush. This just happens to be AOA Studio an E127 brush, and I'm going into this purple color. And it's called, the actual name of it is called Wisteria. Lots of kick up. All that kick up, but have to tap the brush off. And that Wisteria color, it's gonna be my transition. So, and my eyes are watering again today because of my sinuses. So hopefully, I'm always concerned that it alters the pigment placement because it gets wet from my tears. So far it's okay. It's already separating my primer stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've showed it to you before. I complain about my sinuses a lot. All right, is this color not absolutely amazing and beautiful? And it just blended out seamless, like a dream. I mean, I almost feel like I could use this entire color all over the eye and place one of those shimmers on top and call it a day. But I want to try to use up as much of these colors as I possibly can. It's feel like I need more eyes so that I could have more looks, you know, but using another AOA Studio. See, I do have more brushes besides the bling brushes and the Refer brushes. I've actually got quite a bit of brushes, but I just always tend to gravitate to what I know works really, really well. But these AOA Studio brushes, this just happens to be the E130. You can get a pack of 10 with a holder. This holder comes with a top and it comes with 10 brushes for like less than $11, and they're good quality. So I'm gonna go into the Liberty color and I'm gonna start to put that into the crease. Okay, so now let's take that first fluffy brush, no more pigment, and we're just gonna kind of clean it up a little bit. Let's blend that crease color up into the transition color just a little bit. Man, just looking so beautiful. Next, I'm gonna take a Bedellium 776 brush. This brush is absolutely phenomenal for getting right into that crease and on the outer V. And especially if you have hooded eyes, man, this brush is phenomenal. And I'm gonna go into this Muse color right here, and I'm just going to start to darken up that outer V. And then we can get to the best part, the glitters and the shimmers. Kind of keeping it right in that outer V, not even taking it over very much, like at all. And I'm tapping, and the reason why I'm tapping is because, you guys, I have loose skin on my eyes. So sometimes doing a tapping motion is gonna be a little bit easier than a rubbing motion, because when you rub, that skin's gonna go with it, and it might get, it's hard to explain. You might get an uneven application. It's kind of hard for me to put in words what I'm trying to convey. When I was a little bit younger, I didn't have that issue as much. I've always had hooded eyes, but you know, your eyes, gravity just starts to get a hold of certain things. Nothing wrong with that. That's just all part of aging. And I understand it, and I don't complain about it. It's just my reality. But your makeup can still be very beautiful regardless of your age, your eye shape, your skill level. It can all still be really, really pretty. Okay, looking super fabulous. I am liking this. I am gonna take that first fluffy brush that we used with that wisteria color, that pastel purple, a little bit, just a very small amount of the pigment, and I am going to blend out just a little bit, and I'm going right over all of these colors. All right, so now I'm taking a Luxie 131 brush. It's just a small little angled brush. To this color right here, it's called Paloma, and I'm going to wrap on highlight. Ooh. Some fill out on my eyelashes. It's all right. Fluff it away. I forgot to tap off, that's why. So beautiful. All right, so far so good, you guys. Looking absolutely fabulous. Very happy with it. Moving on to the glitters and the shimmers. I want to, most people gravitate, and me too, gravitate to this, I think it's called Lily, because it's just so beautiful. So most people gravitate toward that, but I want to do something a little, you know, less conventional. And you know what? I'm gonna go into the wings color. Just take a little bit of glitter glue, apply it to the eye. So I just applied glitter glue, and I'm just gonna take that wings color just right on my finger, and I'm gonna just apply it directly to the eye. Ooh, so pretty. Oh my gosh, do you guys see how beautiful that is? Take it all the way over. Why not? Bring it over here. Let's take it all the way to the outer V, because we could always go in there and touch that up, which I will do, and I'll show you how I do it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty. All right, other eye. We lose a little bit of that depth of pigment, so we're just gonna add it back a little bit. But the reason why I took that glitter all the way to the outer V is because I wanted it to peek through ever so slightly from this darker muse color. All right, so now I'm gonna take kind of a smaller tapered brush. Again, AOA Studio, it's an E128. Going back into the Liberty color that we put in the crease, and I'm gonna go underneath the lower lash line with it. Same brush, I'm just gonna kind of fluff it off. And I'm going into Wisteria, that purple color, and I'm taking it underneath the lower lash line as well. I'm gonna take this Isle color, and that is gonna be my inner corner, and I am gonna take it onto the inner lip just a little bit. I'm gonna use a brush since it's a real small tapered brush, and it just says Morphe. It doesn't give me any number or name or anything. So I'm going into that Isle color. No glitter glue. I'm just gonna see how it applies. And then if we have to go in with some glitter glue afterwards, that's fine. we'll do that. Okay, well, let's see. Ooh, very nice. Okay, I don't need any glitter glue. And I'm gonna take it up and over just ever so slightly, just a little bit. And onto just to brighten up that inner area just a little bit. All right, so let me move on to mascara and I'll be right back. So you guys, the eyes are done. I used the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and I did tight line with one of my favorites, the Pacifica, just black kohl pencil just on the tops. I did not tight line below. A lot of times you'll get some transfer. When you're blinking, you'll get a little bit of transfer from the top of the tight line and it will go down into that waterline. But the main focus is on the tops of the eyes. So last but not least, let's do these lips. Actually, before I do the lips, let me set the eyebrows. I do love using the e.l.f. Brow and Gel Mascara. I think it's $3 or $4 in Walmart, and you can get it at Ulta too, but it's got two sides. One's supposed to be for the eyebrows, one other side is supposed to be for the lashes, but we know e.l.f. We know that it's the same substance in both, so I don't know who they think they're tricking. So I use both on my eyebrows and I just set my brows. This is really good stuff for setting your brows, and it does help to keep them in place because it does dry down. So it does work really, really well. Oh, and I forgot, let me use some setting spray. I don't often do setting spray on camera, but believe me, I assure you, I always use setting spray. I never go without it because my skin is just too oily. So I'm using my favorite, the Skindinavia. This is their finishing spray, but it's the bridal kind. So it's like a 16-hour. So if you have oily skin, they're extremely reasonably priced online. I always order mine online. I can't ever find it in any store. But try not to be too heavy-handed with it because I get very heavy-handed with my setting spray. I know this about me, it's a bad habit. Hey guys, the setting spray is dry. Now we can move on to these lips. So I'm a little torn with how I want to do the lips. Guys, if you're ever in doubt with what kind of lipstick to put on with a makeup look, go simple. Go with just a simple gloss. And I'm gonna use the NYX Butter Gloss. And if this is in the color Cranberry Pie, these NYX Butter Glosses are absolutely just beautiful. Just keep reapplying throughout the day. And I am going to line my lips with the NYX lip liner. This is in Mauve. This side of my lip is shaped differently than this side of my lip. I don't know if anybody else has that issue. I'm sure you do, but just beautiful. You guys, this makeup look is complete. Let me show you the final look. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below, tell me what do you think. Stunning palette, wonderful quality, beautiful, beautiful color story. old school Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it is a little bit more modernized. Absolutely just phenomenal palette. So I highly recommend it 100%. And please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.